What's up YouTube? It's your girl Kaya Trades and we are back with another video today. Today I'm going to take you guys through my live trading and let's see how and if we can extract something from the market today. I'm going to be walking you guys through kind of how I trade, what I look for, what I write down, how I enter and exit my trades. And yeah, without further ado, it's 8:09, so market opens for me at 8:30. So we're going to go ahead and hop to the charts and see what market is presenting right now. All right, first things first is I usually check if there is news, and today there wasn't. There might be. Let me double check. Let's see. I'll drag this over here so you guys can see. Today is November 24th. There's no red folder news, so I'm not too worried about that. Alrighty. Alright, so usually I start with my daily time frame to kind of see what the market is doing for the day. As we can see, there's a pretty interesting candle, but it's a bearish candle so far. But that doesn't mean anything. I mean, it could be anything as far as the day goes. So then I like to come down to my 1 hour time frame. See, as you guys see now, it's going bullish, but it's going back and forth, bearish and bullish. Give me 1 second. Okay, so just hopping on the charts immediately, we'll look at the 1 hour time frame. I've kind of already had this area marked out. That's where price came and reacted interestingly. Market definitely broke through this area and then came right back through it and then acted as resistance from going higher. Price obviously is in a downtrend, so I use the line chart to kind of help me see if I can't really clearly see the market structure. But as you can see, we're making a lower low here. We made another lower low, we made another lower low, and prices just keep going lower. The highs keep getting lower as well. The highs keep getting low as well. Let's go back to my candle chart. So a lot of times when you first start out trading, you don't really understand structure. But once you figure out market structure, pretty much any strategy that you use, for me, I use supply and demand. Any of that structure works. Any of those strategies work with structure. So let me find my path. So as you guys can see, market went lower, lower high. Market went lower for a lower low, lower for a lower low. Pretty much the same right here. Came way back up here to this the supply zone. Broke structure, made a lower low. Still didn't break this high here, so we could go higher or we could start dropping lower. So that's just what we're keeping our mind on today. Our candle is kind of indecisive still on the daily time frame, but there is a lot of zones here that I marked out. But this is not where I take my entries. I'm going to drop down to the 5 minute where I take my entries. I mark out areas of interest on my 1 hour zone, on my 1 hour chart. So I have this 1 hour demand. I have 1 hour supply, support and resistance. So let me just redo all those terms for you guys. So a supply is when market is dropping, right? So it's going in a downtrend. And you have an area that market might come back to, but not break above the high and then keep going down. That's kind of what happened here. So we have this bearish situation going on right here. And the market came all the way back up here. I believe this is on the 5 minute time frame. So it came all the way back up here to the supply zone, tapped it just barely, respected it, didn't break through it, didn't push higher than this high, and then it decided to drop. So this was our supply zone. As far as the demand goes, may have to go on a 5-minute for this one. Okay, as far as the demand goes, market has broken structure to the upside. Cool, this was the demand zone, but I think this one was also one. We broke structure again. So whatever broke this high is where we're going to go for our demand zone, which is these candles here. That's where that big push started from. And of course, it respected this. It didn't break through or break lower, and market pushed up higher. Plenty of people probably have made some money in that trade there. I think when I traded, I caught something right here. But I've been working on trying to make the better setup and take the better setup because, you know, I just see every trade and want to take it, and that's not really a beneficial way to trade. You want to wait for your setup. You want to know your strategy. You want to back test so that you can understand what you're looking for when you're going into the market. So we've got this wonky candle here. There's a gap filled here. Market is not pushing higher. Working out these levels to see what market does. If market decides it wants to break above, we could see what's going on. If market doesn't break above, we know we're still in a bearish trend. So this just rebalance. Perfect. We're also approaching another 1 hour zone. I'm going to see if there's any supply zones in this 1 hour zone. This looks like the only one that had major break of structure. So you had a break of structure here. So that created this as a nice supply. Now price could either go above these highs and wick it, which is taking liquidity, or it could respect this zone and push lower. So we will wait and see. Market again doesn't open for me until 8:30, 9:30 New York. I'm going to put my market open indicator here. I'm also going to go back to my leader account so I can actually place trades. Let's start with 5. So yeah, now we just wait. We just have to wait now. And wait till market opens. Alrighty. So as of right now, I'm interested in this trade right here. It's not exactly 9:30, but I'd be interested in this trade right here. Let's mark that backwards. And for me right now, I've been shooting for 1-to-1s because they've been working for me. So if we can get a break here, I wouldn't mind taking the 1-to-1. And we just did. I'm going to shoot for the 1-to-1, and then I'll take off 8 contracts. Okay, just added on 5 contracts. That was my fault. I did not want to do that. Okay. Limit buy is always going to be your opposite. So now I'm going to take off 12 contracts. Okay. I like for the top of the supply or demand zone and a breakup candle. So we will see where that goes. Risking about $380 on this trade. Not too shabby. And now we just wait. Trading should really be boring. While this is doing this thing, I'll tell you guys kind of what I write in the mornings. So usually I get up and I write how I'm feeling. So if I had good rest, I'll say that. If I didn't, I'll say that. I did not run a mile today. It's kind of like raining and thunderstorming outside. But I usually run a mile. But I'm going to up that to running 3 miles in the morning. And then more or less doing my workout at night, because I do come home with a lot of energy. And I usually get an early cutoff for my workout in the mornings, just because, you know, it's early and it doesn't really work out. So I'm going to start working out at night. So I'll work out later on today. And then I usually put what I'm eating or drinking. Right now I just have a nice cup of water. So I'll write down water. The things I'm about to write right now, I kind of already did when the market opened. So I'm just going to like walk you guys through that. I'll write what the market was showing. If we had any news, we didn't have any news. So no news. I'll write what the daily candle was doing. The daily candle was a little iffy, so we're not even gonna write that right now. The 1 hour, it was still a bearish trend. The 5 minute was a bearish trend, and we found a supply setup. So supply presented. And my trading plan has already executed. Some of it has already executed. We determined our trend. We waited for a recent low to break, which again, I guess I can use my hand. This really big candle did break. I'm not looking for any buying. So this candle already broke above the high. Kind of, not really. But we had this big major break of structure. Then we tapped into our zone. And then we also tapped into our zone again because I was up and on the charts around this time. And then here we got a break of the candle, which is my entry. Stop loss is at the end of the zone. TP, going for TP1, taking off contracts. TP2 is what we're striving for. We're just going to leave a runner. At TP2, we might take off some more contracts. So we'll see what happens here. Looks like we're about to hit right now So I'm loving that. And market has not even opened yet, and we're already making money for the day. So I like it. This is a zone, but not really, because there was no break of structure. So I'm not worried about me going to the zone. Let's see if we can get a tap. We're almost there. Come on. There we go. Okay, we took some contracts off. Now I can only win for the day. I'm just going to leave my runner for the day. And we'll see how far market wants to push. Wow, great trading day already so far. If another situation sets up, so we got this break of structure and we have another supply zone, I may get in for a second trade, or I may just, I'm not a second trade, but I may add on contracts. But for the most part, we're chilling right now. We're just nice and chilling. Back to what our plan was. Our plan, again, executed perfectly. We had the break of structure, we had the tap of the zone, we had the break of the candle for our entry, and it executed perfectly. So basically, I would rewrite those things in my plan just to remind my brain what I'm looking for, and then I would check them off. So I'm going to do that now while it's playing out. I try not to trade before 9:30, but if a setup presents, I'm not going to hesitate on my setup. So that's why I come to the market a little bit early. I come to the market maybe 30 minutes early. One, I want to do my top down analysis. I want to see what the market is giving me. But I also just want to be prepared, right? And yeah, I'm excited. I'm really done for the day. So we now just wait. We just wait. And see if market wants to give me a little bit more. The minimum I can make on the day is a little under $200, and that's still way more than I make at my job in one day. In what, how many minutes? Probably like 8. So, hey, what can you say? But if we let this run and it falls, even better, making even more. Take profits and let your runners run. But again, it may not run all day. It could just come back higher. But, we've already got our done for the day. So, yeah. So we just hit TP1 right here. That's what we took off our first profits. That was our first target. We took off most of our contracts from there. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, I trade micros. I do not trade minis because my brain can't handle losing that much that fast. And this would have been way like hundreds of dollars in a minute. But again, we won, so it's not that crazy, but I'm okay. I want to risk what I want to risk. And that's good risk management. So this would be my TP2 level. If it gets there, then I'll probably move my stop loss down to break even, risk-free trade. But like I said, I'm still green on the day, even if it goes back up and hits my stop loss. And I usually try not to move my stop loss until TP2, because after TP1 gets hit, price, from what I've seen in my backtesting, likes to go back to my TP1, stop me out, and then shoot down to my TP2. So we're gonna thug it out. We're gonna be patient today. I have discipline, patience, and consistency, and that is what we'll achieve. If I do that every day, I will achieve great trading success, because I am a 7-figure, consistently profitable trader. So you got to see it before you see it, Alrighty. I usually write what I get in for, so I'm in for sells 15 contracts accidentally. It's all right. So yeah, one thing I will say about trading on a new platform. I've only been trading on Top Step X for maybe a month and a half, 2 months now, and it's still not like TradingView. So I would say really take your time in learning the platform. Give it like a month or two, 2 months, 3 months to really learn the platform, and you'll get better at it. I was just kind of like rushing through that, so that didn't work out for me. All right, we got 10 seconds till market opens. Let's see what happens. If it wants to shoot down. Looks like it's about to tap another supply. All right, and market is going crazy. It might stop us out, who knows? I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, contracts. Get used to the get used to the platform that you are using, and don't expect to be great as soon as you get on it, because again, they're all pretty different. All right, TP2. We're gonna move. We're actually gonna take off a contract. Is it buy? Remember? Oh, we missed it. It's okay. If it gets back down there again, we'll take off one contract. Should have had that on there. Ooh, that's a crazy rejection. And here is a nice little zone that possibly created. But we're cool. We're cool. We're chilling. Just gonna put it on here. Limit by 1. Ooh, dang. We missed out on profits right there. It's okay. And so yeah, we just wait. 50 contracts. Excellent. Because we only meant to put 10 up there. Alrighty. Then I usually write what I risk and what my reward is. I really don't write my reward because I leave a runner. So that could be, you know, dang near an infinite amount of numbers. But I think I was risking like 300 something. I'll go back. But usually I try to pick a number that I am okay with losing. And even like $300 fast it's a little, you know, uncomfortable, but I mean, you gotta be able to risk money to make money. Scared money doesn't make money, so it's like, are you willing to risk 300 to make 300? Are you willing to risk 500 to make 500? You know, just what you're willing to make and risk. So it's up to you. It has not swept London lows yet, so let's just hope that it goes for those. If it does, great. If it doesn't, so be it. And that's just kind of London's highs. So we'll see what it wants to do. There is a 1 hour zone up there, but everything is going to stay the same for me. And as you guys saw, I changed my account to my leader account because I am copy trading. I have 3 funded accounts, and I'm trying to get all the way up to 5. So when I get those payouts, I'll make more with trading a little bit less. So say I have 5 funded accounts and I make $100 a day. Technically with all 5, I made $500. So there's a beauty in copy trading, but yeah. So like I said earlier, it kind of did break this high and then kind of tap in another supply zone. So I'm interested in seeing how this one's going to play out. Hopefully we can get our one contract off from earlier that we missed. You got to be sharp and alert when you're on the charts. This is my first back video, so it's like trying to get you guys square, trying to get the market square. But yeah, this part's pretty boring. A lesson I've learned in trading is less is more. Like when you go to your 9 to 5 and they're like, come on, work, 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 do this, do this, do this, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this. I'm paying you to do all this. Trading is very much the opposite. I can speak from my own experience. I have blown a lot of accounts because I've tried to do more, take one more trade, take another trade, take another trade. Oh, trade here, trade there, trade morning, trade evening, trade afternoon. Like, no, it's not cool. Alrighty, let's see. I used to trade the 1 to 2 and the 1 to 2 was never hitting. I used to be so mad.
Order filled.
So mad at myself. Once you can get to the point where you just wait and you're patient and you're bored, trading is pretty smooth.
Order filled.
We're almost there. And this will just take off a contract, so we'll let the rest run and I'll actually go. Usually on my Mondays I cook my meal prep for the week. Like I prepped it yesterday, perfect. We already hit that, so the most we can lose today, we're actually gonna move this down here. Pretty good, pretty solid trading today. Not even gonna lie, guys. Not even gonna lie, that was really good. Wow. It can be so simple. Like, how long does it take you to make $300? It's crazy. I'm not gonna trail it anymore just because again, I've seen market just come back. But we just got a nice breakup structure there. Potential to add on, but I'm not going to, as I'm satisfied with what I've got. So let's just see what it does for the rest of the day. Wow. Wow. And it's like, you can't be like, wow, I wish I would have held the whole thing. Like, no, because again, this isn't promised. This is the market just giving me more. Like, I take what the market gives me, and if it wants to give me more, then so be it. But if I would have waited, say I would have waited for this TP3, I'm not leaving until I get the TP3. Cool. What if it never goes to TP3? I could have had TP1. I could have had TP2. There are people who've made it off TP1. So your girl is gonna make it off TP1. Ew, I don't like that. But we're gonna chill, we're gonna relax. So again, we broke some more structure, nice and strong. This one didn't break yet, but we could potentially have another zone created. I like it. I like what's going on. I like the moving averages getting in alignment, going with the downtrend. So we'll just see. We made money before market even opened, so we're just chilling right now. Run, little birdie. This is the part where I can walk away, but I'm gonna stay just a little while longer. Y'all heard that? See? Alrighty, gonna move my stop loss to about right here. So we'll max make about $300 on the day. Once we break the lows, I'll move my stop loss way more. Break the London lows. Guys, I'm liking this trade. I really am.
Order filled. I like it. I'm really liking it so far. If that's just what it wants to do, by golly, do it.
Alrighty, I can actually secure some profits more. We'll go to this candle here. We're gonna lock in one more contract here. So my fiance trades too, and he got in on this trade too, guys. So great day for both of us. Let's go, let's go. Come on, bro. Go get it. You're right there. We're just gonna trust the process, guys. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get a tap. Sometimes I like to do Duolingo or play chess while I waste the time or pass the time. Yeah, so we'll just be chilling here. Let's actually move this to a little more. I think we can get it. That's my Duolingo, guys.
Un regalo para mi hija.
¿Dónde está mi regalo? Es un reloj caro y elegante. Caro. Regalo.
They keep giving me words I ain't never seen before. So then I just tap at the top. Yeah. Play with me.
Una.
Yo necesito un cinturón. Cinturón.
Alright, let's see if we can get a tap right here. That's a nice rejection. A wick is a rejection of a level. So it's not trying to go higher. So let's see if we can go lower. Drop, baby, drop. Drop, baby, drop.
Order filled.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Right now we're up 500 on the day. And we're just gonna let it drop.
Yo necesito una cómoda chaqueta.
Hopefully it's right. Okay, come on.
Necesito una
Killing on the charts and in Duolingo. Let's go. I don't know what that is.
cartera.
Come on, Price. Fall as far as you want to go, sweetheart. Let's go. Let's see if there's any more areas of interest that it could fall to. I don't know if this was a zone, so we might look to just trail our stop loss soon after that. But it's looking beautiful, guys. Really beautiful. We'll see how this one closes before we move our stop loss here. That would make us up 600-ish on the day. My dad sent me a song. We love my dad. Shout out to Be Encouraged Lifestyle on YouTube. You guys go check him out. And shout out to Kino Casino, my fiance. So y'all go check him out too. Gotta support the men in my life that I love, you know. Okay. We can wait. We've been waiting this long. Alrighty. I don't want to wait for this anymore. And we are out that trade. We are at 532 on the day. That's a dub day for me. Alrighty, and then I like to mark it in my journal, and then I'll also journal on one of my apps. I think it's called P&L, and I also journal in my notes. So lots and lots of journaling just so I can have and review my trades throughout the week. Usually I don't like to take more than 2 trades. If I lose the first one, I'll take a second. But the ways that I've learned that I blow my accounts is if I go over 2 trades. So don't be like me. Don't think more is better. Less is more. As you guys just seen, beautiful trade. It could inevitably keep going down, but I got things to do. And I'm off the charts in what? Less than an hour. So 500 in less than an hour. You can send it my way. And we'll catch you guys on the next video. I'll be back again here tomorrow. Live trading. I only trade live Monday through Thursday. I do work in the mornings on Fridays, so I don't trade on Fridays. But yeah, we'll do a weekly recap there as well. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Depends on, you know, what life's doing. So thank you guys for tuning in to this one. I will see y'all in the next one.